Okay, kiddos, it is actually Thursday. I am going to do the free reading Fridays, and we're going to have some fun stuff for there. I wanted to do a quick, I don't know, just a quick overview. I don't know if you guys know, but I have a little book nook on my website, on Etsy, www.etsy.com/shop/homemade hoodoo. I'll put the link below, but I have a book. Oh, look. Oh, my nails match the book. Oh, how cute. How sexy. Okay. So I have a bunch of books, and whenever I see books when I'm out, I grab them. Some of these are off my shelves, and some of these are, really cool books that I found at secondhand stores, antique stores, bookstores. I don't like kind of run-of-the-mill books, as you can probably imagine. So I have all my books available there, all the same price. It's kind of like when I do my makeup sales. I just do a flat price, and then as many as you buy, that's what you buy. But these are all free shipping, so do remember that. So you're getting everything. You can buy 100 books, you can buy one book, it's free shipping. So, but all books are, I think I have them on the website as $15. Now, I do have to tell you, because of state tax, because of some other stuff, my prices on a lot of things are going to be going up. Don't forget, my prices have been pretty much the same for a long time. So get a hold of these while you can. So these, I have a whole bunch of Lucky Mojo books. These were all my personal Lucky Mojo books. I had the whole set, and slowly people have been buying them off. I have Hoodoo, Return and Reconciliation Spells. Hot, sexy. I have Deliverance. This is really, really cool. This is about uncrossing, healing, and protection. For those of you that, okay, I got a couple clients who always buy my Chinese wash and things like that. This book would be great for you. It's really good about cleaning your house, cleaning your altars, cleaning yourself, and keeping you evil free. Okay, so there's that one. Hoodoo Shrines and Altars. I love this book. I love it. I love it. I love it. And again, these are all from the Lucky Mojo Company. So that they're by different authors, but they're all produced by Lucky Mojo. I think she sells them for $12 on her site, but don't forget, Lucky Mojo's minimum shipping is, I think, $12. So you can buy as many of these as you want for free shipping. Okay. So this is how to set up an altar, how to clean it, how to care for it, how to keep it going. And many different faiths and many different paths are covered in this book. I don't care if you're Wicca. I don't care if you're Christian. I don't care what path you follow. You can find something in here. It's really wonderful. Deck of spells. You know I do my cards. I love this, and it's how you can do magic spells. How you can do conjure work with tarot cards and playing cards. Okay, so and it gives you a lot of the history, because playing cards came from tarot cards. So it gives you a lot of the history and how to set things up and what each card means. It's a great book. Okay. So those are the magical books, but I do have some other magical books that are non-Lucky Mojo. The Runic book. This is an absolutely gorgeous book, and it goes through, I mean, it's thick. It's a thick book. So it goes through, if you want to read runes, and they have it set up for runes and for cards. Okay, so there are runic cards, kind of like a tarot deck. I believe it's 22. And that goes through the Norse alphabet, and it's, different spreads you can do and things like that. So this is the runic one, and they have spells you can do with the cards, and all the different correspondence tables in the back. Here, let's look at one of these. Fast. Okay. So yeah, so it'll give you the rune, the tree, the color, the totem. Okay, how cool is that? How cool is that? I mean, like, these are beautiful. These are really beautiful, nice correspondence tables. If you follow more of the, Wicca path, Earth path, or Norse path, this is great. It's a great book, great gift also. Oh, Silver Raven Wolf. Oh, no kidding. Look at that. Didn't even know that was who co-authored that. I have the Return to Appalachian Magic, because the Appalachian Magic, at least at the time that I got it, was only on Kindle. So this lady is really, really, really cool. And she is, I believe it's in the Ozarks, but she talks about her growing up and what it was like in, poor Appalachia and the hoodoo and the magic that she learned. It was called granny magic. This woman is absolutely wonderful. I can't say enough good about her. Her writing is excellent. There is a first, this is like the sequel, okay? But like I said, I think the first version is only on like Kindle, or it's a digital, okay? And she talks about all sorts of, the life and lessons of a fortune teller. She was a hoodoo mama. She's a hoodoo hussy, just like Moma D, okay? And talks about how she grew up and things that shaped her world, okay? So that's wonderful. The 21 Lessons of Merlin. Oh, my goodness. This, again, does not matter what path you follow. I know this should be a more Druidic, Wicca book. Oh, pardon that. I had on... I did a heavy cat eyeliner today, and apparently I scratched some off. So Wicca or Druid, or I don't care what you follow, the 21 Lessons of Merlin can also be applied. I mean, it's like cross training, like people do CrossFit, or, they run and they do cardio and they do, high intensive interval training and all that stuff. That's what your magic, that's what your spiritual life should be like, okay? It's beautiful to follow one path, and it is beautiful for it to be a part of you. But, kind of like what's going on in the world right now, let's learn about other stuff too. Let's cross-train. Let's take some good bits from this, and let's see how, how somebody might do something in Santeria. They might have done the same thing with the Druids. A plant in, Taoist Asian culture might have the same healing meaning and same purpose that it does in Native American culture, okay? So this is a really good book. It is big. It's not a little book. It's a big book. Where are we at? 400, close to 450 pages, okay? Yeah, complete course in authentic Celtic Druidism. Yes, it is a Druid book. Yes, it does get into Wicca and where Wicca did come from also. Even though I know Wicca was technically created in the 1950s, that's a whole nother story. But this has herbal things there's things you can take from this that you can use in any spiritual practice. Okay. Absolutely gorgeous book. Thick book. Almost 500 pages of magical lessons. Beautiful book. Okay. Love Trances, How to Hypnotize Men to Do Your Bidding. Well, I don't even need to go through it. Who does not need that? This talks about how to hypnotize, yes, with your eyes, absolutely, but also with your conversation and with your demeanor and your attitude, and how to work him, get what you want, okay? Kind of veers into law of attraction. Nothing wrong with that, because it's all manifestation. As long as it's getting you what you want, who cares what it is, right? So this is really beautiful. Love Trances is, I would say it's NLP. It kind of is NLP, if you know what that is, neuro-linguistic programming. It's a little bit of hypnotism, a little bit of neuro-linguistics, a little, it's good. It's a good book, okay? Sun Tzu, if anybody has ever had a reading with me, if anybody has ever called me crying, and anybody has ever called me and bitched about something was going on with their man and how their man's acting, I always say, have you read Sun Tzu's The Art of War? Beautiful book. This is not a book about magic at all. This is a book about strategy. This is one of the oldest books about strategy. They still study this in universities and colleges everywhere, all over the world. It is amazing, and you learn how to position yourself, strategize, and strengthen what you have to get what you need in the situation. Is it manipulation? Whatever you want to call it. I call it strategy, okay? So if you're having trouble in relationships, if you're having a push-pull, if you're having a tug-of-war, if you're trying to lock down a commitment, this one right here, it is a little book. It is not a thick book, okay? This is my Bible. I reference The Art of War. I actually have the Art of War app on my phone. No kidding, okay? I suggest reading the book also, or having the book on hand, because this does give you commentary. I'm trying to open it up with my fingers here. It does give you some commentary also, which this will be easier to read than it would be on an app, but get familiar with it. It's awesome. Okay, now here's some, these are just some cool books that I found. Naturally Slim and Powerful. Apparently, there are some programs going on nowadays that are speaking to the hormone shifts that you can make, and especially as women, our hormones, our emotions really rule our weight and our body. So this is all about serotonin, and about how basically if you up your serotonin, you'll lose weight, because if your serotonin's high, you're not hungry. So I think we've all had that, where we're like in love, we're like so in love, and we're like, oh, chocolate, I don't need her. Okay, but when you're miserable, you're like, chocolate, give me all of it. Okay, so that's what it speaks to. It's a really cool book about boosting your good hormones, and this is especially for females. Okay, this is a book I did by use. This isn't one of my originals. I did read through it. It is a little more about carbs. So if you are a vegan, a vegetarian, or I'm basically a meatitarian. Okay, I'm basically like meat and pie. Okay, that's pretty much what I live on. So this would not work for me, because it is light on the meat. So if you're a pescatarian, or you're a vegetarian, or a vegan, this would be excellent for you, because it's a little heavier on grains and beans and things like that. Okay, so that's very good, and it's about balancing your hormones and making you happy. Who wouldn't love that? This was just a really cool book I found. The Official Guide to the 1933 World Fair. And it's still in the plastic, and it's got like a little cute little thing on it. I mean, who doesn't love this? Okay. So it's got some beautiful handwriting. This book belongs to Audrey Kleiner. Well, not anymore. Belongs to Moma Delia. So if you want to, I actually haven't even taken out its plastic, but if you like collecting, I know a lot of people collect old postcards and things like that. So it's kind of a little cutesy thing that's in the book corner. Also, Rodale. I am from Allentown, Pennsylvania, where Rodale Press was this little weirdo, health-centered. They were like the first to do physical culture magazines and physical culture books. Okay, and they were kind of like fringe, you know. And then Rodale is now a huge company. It's enormous. And so Rodale Publishers is actually in the Lehigh Valley, where I'm from. So I found an original Rodale Press Health Builder. What year is this from? Volume 2. There's a Volume 1. Let's see, what year is this from? See, Emmaus, Pennsylvania, which is in Lehigh Valley. It's a little tiny town south of Allentown, Pennsylvania. And when I say south, I mean they touch. You basically don't even, you blink and you're in one and then in the other. What year is this? 1950? Is that 57? 1957. So basically, what was healthy back in the day? Fatty acids, unsaturated. And you know what's funny? I went through this, and they actually talk about how eating fat is good for you. Now, this was before all that cholesterol is going to kill you stuff, when they realized that if you eat tons of good cholesterol, that's actually better for you. Fluoridation is bad for you. Hunger, what hunger is all about. Leptin, even though it was before they didn't know what leptin was. Insecticides, organic farming. Magnesium, very important. The story of milk. So it's done alphabetized, obviously. Polio and iodine. Polio and civilized living. Pregnancy. Prunes. Who doesn't love prunes? I love a good prune. I love kifles, which are the little Russian cookies. And there is a filling called lekvar, and lekvar is prunes. So sweet, so delicious. Rose hips. They're talking about this in 1957. We think we're so bougie and fancy nowadays at the Whole Foods. No, bitch, no. Rodale was kicking ass back in the day. Tell me if they have yoga. I didn't even look. If they have yoga in here, I'm going to die. I'm dying. Oh, teeth. Hey, if you guys want to see, I just had my teeth molded. A couple of my clients got, I sent pictures of the teeth that I got cast. So look at that. How you brush your teethers. Okay. Teeth and toothpaste. Tell me ulcers. Let's not get those. Varicose veins. Let's not get those either. Vitamins. Let's get those. If they have... Wait. Am I spelling correctly? Y is after V, right? Don't make me sing the alphabet song because I will do it. Biotin and eggs. See, that's how you grow your hair long. Vitamin C and acne. And now, like, what, the past 5 years? Oh, vitamin C cream, vitamin C serum. See? They knew about this stuff back then. Prickly heat. What is this? Prickly heat is connected with a vitamin C deficiency. Let's see. See, this is good stuff. You need to know this stuff. It's all vitamins in the back. Weather, hot. Yes, like where I'm from. Hot. Okay. Well, then we're at the index. So there you go. So head over to the book corner. These are all available. Text me or email me if you need any of these. And we'll talk to you soon. Okay? Have a great day, guys. Happy reading.